Hallo bei musikmachen.de, der Nikolai hier von der NAMM Show 2013. Wir sind bei Fender. Jetzt ist das Thema Fender Select. Hi, Alan.
Hi, how are you doing?
Oh, good. How are you?
You look familiar. Have I met you before?
Maybe.
Well, we're standing in front of the Fender Select Series wall, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about the series, and then we'll go into each model. Fender Select Series is basically the top of the heap, cream of the crop of what we do off the Fender production line. So it's premium woods, premium pickups, all come in tweed cases, compound radius necks, all the high-end features. So they're the elegant high-end brand of the Fender production line. We have some new models that are very exciting this year. I'll start with the Fender Select Jazz Bass. We did have a Jazz Bass last year, but what we did to update it, whoops, someone took the Fender Select Jazz Bass. Oh.
I didn't swap them.
Someone tricked me. Would you mind putting that somewhere else?
So, this looks like a jazz bass.
This kind of looks like a jazz bass now, yeah. Sorry about that, guys.
No problem.
Okay, so the Fender Select Jazz Bass now has active and passive electronics. So this little mini toggle switch right here, if you want active, you got 3-band EQ. If your battery runs out, you can switch into passive and still keep playing. So this is an alder body with a beautiful figured maple top, solid maple book matched 2-piece. It's a compound radius neck, so it goes from 9.5-inch radius to 14-inch radius up at the upper registers. It's a quarter saw neck for added stability, and it is all lacquer on the body and the neck for the paint. This next guitar is the Fender Select HSS Strat. Again, very striking maple top, book matched flame over alder. It's kind of a redone twin head humbucker that we're calling the twin head vintage style humbucker. It's kind of got medium output and lots of string to string note clarity. This guitar has something very special that you should get your camera on, and that's this rosewood board. What this is, it looks like it's a bound neck. What it is actually is we route a channel in the entire neck, and the whole rosewood board is inlaid into the neck. So this rosewood board is glued inside the maple neck. So what you're seeing that looks like binding is actually the maple wood showing through around the inlay neck. This is, again, 9.5 to 14-inch compound radius. It's hand-rubbed oil on the back of this neck, so it's silky smooth and fast action. And it has locking tuners. It's obviously got the Fender large headstock aesthetic for the headstock. And that's the Fender Select Strat HSS. Next up, we have two blacktop tellies. This is a Malaysian blacktop telly. It's a flat top with a 2-piece Malaysian top. Malaysian blackwood in general is kind of bright like maple, and this has a very distinctive grain, as you can see. We cut this from the heart of the tree, so the heartwood, we're trying to keep that nice stripe in there on all the models. Again, it's compound radius. We have two brand new wide range special humbuckers, and it has a special S1 switch that allows you to get single coil sounds from the humbuckers when you press that in. This also has locking tuners. It's all lacquer on the finish, and again, it comes in the deluxe tweed case. And someone stole the other telly. Oh, here it is. This is the other blackwood top. This one is actually a carved top, so you can see it's got a nice carve there. Around the side, you'll notice the natural binding. What we do is when we paint, we mask the edge off, then when it's done painting, they peel it off, and it leaves this bound look to it, which is actually the wood showing through. Again, this is alder with the Malaysian blackwood top, black cherry finish, one of the wide-range special humbuckers in the neck, and a Fender Select Telecaster bridge pickup, which is very spanky and warm. This has a rosewood board instead of maple. The necks are usually all flame or bird's eye, and this is a flame neck. Again, locking tuners. Another cool feature about the Select series, a lot of them have this little carve here on the edge of the neck heel. So when your hand is here playing in the higher registers, it doesn't poke your palm. It's a very nice smooth feel right there. That is the Fender Select carved top blackwood top telly. We now also have a Fender Select thin line model in the line. As you can see, go ahead and see how heavy that is.
No, that's not heavy at all.
Very light, yes. Yeah. Not only is it lighter because of the chamber, but it adds a lot of woodiness to the tone. And this is obviously a beautiful book match top. This is semi-hollow ash with a maple top. Deluxe style pickguard, Fender Select Telecaster pickups. You can see there's a lot of figured bird's eye here on the neck. It's an all lacquer finish, locking tuners. It's got the little carve there. Beautiful figure on the neck. That's the Fender Select Tele Thin Line. Now, it comes in a chrome option and Somewhere there is one of these with gold hardware. That's an option on the thin line Telecaster. Last but not least, we have the Fender Select Carved Top Jazzmaster. This is really interesting because, number one, you rarely see a Jazzmaster with a carved top, but it just doesn't have that. We actually took all the funky controls off and made it a little bit simpler, put 2 humbuckers in with a hardtail bridge. These are the wide range specials, brand new for the series. It does have that little S1 switch that allows you to get single coil sounds too, and it's got that beautiful inlay. This is called channel binding, by the way. This rosewood treatment, that's channel bound. So again, it's a giant piece of rosewood inlaid into the neck, and again, this model has the hand rubbed finish, so it's very slick and smooth. Again, locking tuners, and this comes in 2 colors too, Cayenne Burst, and this is a Twilight Burst, which is a nice 2-tone. And that's all the models for the Fender Select series.
Thank you, Alan.